When you were talking before about being really awkward in front of DJ Premier, that remind me that you have some really good stories about being awkward in front of people. Can we get into any of them?
Okay.
I just like the one about at the Rock Nation brunch.
Oh yeah, that was really bad.
Because that doesn't reflect badly on anybody,
Nobody.
right? You could tell the story. I think this story is also very indicative of the real Mark Ronson.
Okay, so I was at the Rock Nation brunch, which is basically Jay-Z's management company. It happens every year after the Grammys or the day before, and I was a little hungover, a little worse for wear, and everyone must go up to Jay-Z and say hi. It was like I can't imagine how many people he actually wants to say hi to. So my friend comes up, he's like, you should really go say hi to Jay. And I'm like, he doesn't care. Like, come on, like he needs another person like going to that crowded ass VIP room, and he's like, no, you should go. So I'm like, okay, because I was managed by Rock Nation at the time. So I was like, all right. So I go up, and I just kind of lost any idea of or grasp of English language, like as I was getting closer to him, and I go, hey, and he just looks at me, and everybody sort of knows like he's an incredibly friendly guy, but you sort of can catch him at a different time, and you don't know quite what you're gonna get. And he said, hey, and then there's this really awkward pause, and I said, yeah, I've been good. And he just looked to me like confused, because it is confusing, because I answered a question that he did not ask.
How are you?
And then just because I was already going this tailspin mode, I just said, oh, yeah, because when you didn't say anything after I said, hey, I kind of imagined in my head that you had said, how are you? So I said, I've been good. And at that point, it was just like, please remove this man from the VIP or life. But yeah, that was kind of embarrassing.
You ruined Jay's brunch.
No way. I think it was just more like a lull.
Well, I think I told you guys both one of my Jay-Z stories. Also,
I was
going to
make sure that you have to.
Yeah, well, everybody has to tell a Jay-Z story.
This is at No Name, right? This is the one?
Yeah, this is the one at No Name.
This is great.
I was at a party at No Name, and I was there with a lady, and she really wanted to dance, and I wasn't, I'm not much of a dancer, but she was kind of like going pretty hard dancing, and kind of like pulled me to dance with her, and I was probably like looked a little tense and just kind of awkwardly like snapping my fingers. And meanwhile, Jay and Beyonce were dancing like very casually, just having a great time throughout the whole party. They're about 10 feet away from us. They're in their own world, so whatever. And then a little bit later, I see Jay Brown, who's one of the people who runs Rock Nation, and he, same thing. Oh, Ezra, have you seen Jay? You should come say hi to him. I've met him a few times before. And I was like, oh, I don't want to bother him. No, come on. He'd love to see you. Come say hi. And I said, okay. Hey, Jay. And I made some kind of awkward small talk like, oh, so you live in LA now? Yeah, I live in LA now. Oh, did you buy a house? No, we're renting one now. We're looking. Just like, again, like it's hard to know what to say. I was starstruck too. And then at a certain point, he's like, yeah, that's cool. And then he just kind of leaned over to me, almost like Don Corleone or something. Was like, I saw you before. That girl was trying to get you out of your comfort zone. You felt nervous. You don't like to dance, do you? And this like happened like 45 minutes earlier, and I was like, yes, you're right. And he was like, it's good to get out of your comfort zone. And then I was like, okay, bye. I kind of walked away. And I realized that if he noticed me awkwardly dancing in the corner, he's literally seeing everything happening in this party. He's an all-knowing, all-seeing eye.